everyone. Not very much to report today. My daughter was here, the one who lives in Chicago was here for a week, and so that was really nice. It did mean that I couldn't really do very much in my workshop. I had another daughter dealing with some stuff and she needed some extra help and support. Mom life, right? So what else happened? So nothing actually happened on the Dollhouse, but I'm really excited because I've got almost all of today blocked off for Dollhouse therapy, and boy do I need it. I'm sure if you're a creative type you can relate to that. I don't know how people who aren't creative live and I don't know how people who are creative live if they can't get their creative time. I need my creative time. It's what rejuvenates me, what revives my soul. And I think that if you're a creative type, you can probably relate to what I'm saying. So today is Dollhouse Therapy Day. Much needed. So today I plan to do the second coat of paint on the pieces for the porch and maybe even try to, I know if they dry well enough, try to get the pieces installed. We'll see. I may be able to get a little time tomorrow too to work on it, so maybe by the end of the weekend I will have the porch installed. Fingers crossed. In other news, I did enter a contest, which I probably won't win. I never win contests, but if you're familiar with Cass Arson from clutterbug.com, she is doing a makeover, a virtual makeover giveaway, like an organization giveaway, and I feel like my workshop could really use her help. So I did submit a little video entry for that, and you know, it would be amazing if I won that, but I don't think it'll happen. But anyway, who knows, right? You gotta try. And the other thing that I want to report on, I don't want to spend too much time talking about health things, but I have mentioned before that I have this irritable larynx syndrome. Along with it, basically my entire digestive system from here to the bottom does not work properly. I have something called gastroparesis, which is like kind of it's like almost like a paralysis of the stomach where the stomach just doesn't empty. And then I have motility issues in the intestines too. And so I went to see, I had to drive an hour and a half into Connecticut to see a specialist who is a neurogastrologist. This is something I'd never heard of before, and there's like 3 of these in my tri-state area or whatever. Do I live in a tri-state area? I don't know. In my corner of New England, let's say, there are 3 of these, and my insurance would cover one of them. And I waited 10 months, I believe, to see this doctor. And he seems to think that he can do a lot to help me with all of these issues. And when he said he thought he could help me with the irritable larynx syndrome and the laryngospasms, I actually broke down crying in the office. So, it was a long day. I mean, it took up about 5 hours of the day to get there and get back and have the appointment and everything. We were driving in torrential downpours, like blinding downpours. It was crazy. Flooding on the highway. It was insane. But anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic that maybe someday I will be doing these videos without having to I can't talk today, without having to edit out coughing fits and having to constantly stop and sip my water. So fingers crossed again. I think I have a better chance there than I have with the virtual makeover giveaway with Clutterbug. Why does my battery always die in the middle of these diaries? Okay, note to self, from now on, put a fresh battery in the camera before you start any recording, even if the battery that's in it is not exhausted. You have a backup battery. Do that, self. Are you listening? Okay, so the one thing that I did get to do some work on was the peacock tapestry. And as you can see, I got the body of the peacock done, and I'm beginning to work on the tail here. Yeah, a little I think they call those eyes. And I'm still really just loving this project. I'm up to 27 and a quarter hours on this. So yeah, it's time consuming, but it's you know, really actually pretty easy and quite relaxing to do, and I just love this design. I love these colors. And I think I said before, I'm planning to base my entire dollhouse sitting room or parlor or whatever around this tapestry, around these colors. So, okay, so that's it for this week's diary, and I hope to have a lot more to report next week. I say that every time, I know, but actually next week is looking a little more manageable for life. So if, you know, none of my children have any crises and nobody throws me any curveballs, I might actually have something more to show you on the house. So thanks for following along. Please hit like and subscribe. Bye!